It is March 15th, and this is my last night in Las Vegas before I go back to Seattle. And I feel sad. I leave tomorrow, although my plans have changed. Originally, I was going to drive back to Seattle with all of the stuff that I had moved down here. And now I'm not. I'm leaving pretty much everything except for what I need on my trip. And I'm flying out. So I'm leaving my car here because I'm pretty confident that I'm gonna come back here when I'm back. But I'm still sad because I've built a life here, and I know that when I come back, it'll be different, and I'll be different. Nothing's gonna be that much different, but it won't ever be quite like it's been. So I'm feeling sad, and I'm starting to get anxious for my trip because not only is it my last night in Las Vegas, but I'm 1 month out from leaving. Lots of emotions. My room is all packed up, empty. Looks like pretty much how it looked when I moved in. So I don't know what else to say. Good morning. Here I am in Seattle. Left Las Vegas yesterday. I think partly why my eyes were swollen too is because I cried a lot yesterday. Leaving was really tough, because I really feel like Vegas is my home now, which is weird because for so long I really felt like Seattle was home, and there's a part of Seattle and this area that will probably always feel homey to me and like home. I mean, I think I will always be a Pacific Northwest girl at heart, but I really just started to develop a sense of belonging for me, like by choice, in Las Vegas, and I'm gonna miss that a lot. I woke up and the bed here, the window is on the same side as it was in my room in Las Vegas, and I opened expecting to see my room in Las Vegas. Like, it just hadn't clicked yet, but I'm here. So that was kind of sad because I'm gonna miss it a lot. So definitely feeling like some soreness today emotionally because I'm not there. I'm here. And when I do go back, it won't be the same. It'll be different. So anywho, here I am in Seattle. One thing I didn't expect was that it kind of already feels like I'm on my trip a little bit. Like, it sort of feels in this weird way like I departed yesterday, which I didn't expect to feel that way because I'm here in Seattle. Like, I'm in a space that I lived for a long time, and I'll be visiting family and visiting friends. And so I sort of, thought about it as this, well, I'm going home first, and I'm not, it's not going to feel like I'm leaving yet, because obviously I don't go international and leave officially on the Bonderman until around this time next month. But yesterday it was like I packed my bags. I only brought with me my 2 trip bags and then 1 additional suitcase with some stuff that I thought I might need for this month that I'm here, and got on the plane, and I packed everything else and left it in the house that I lived in Las Vegas. Shout out to Brad for letting me do that. and, you know, just packed those bags. And I got on the plane and I made the choice to, I could have checked my big trip bag, but I didn't, because I wanted to practice bringing it and, you know, walking with both bags and getting it up into the overhead bin and all of that stuff, to just sort of like put my mind at ease. You know, both for a practical level, I want to do as much as I can now before I depart that I'm gonna do on my trip, so that, you know, on a practical level, like I can work out any kinks or return any gear or anything that I want to switch out before I'm gone. But also, like, I'm an anxiety prone person, and so doing things now puts me at ease. That's Boots, if you can hear him. But it just puts my mind at ease, because, you know, it makes me feel more prepared, and I'm one that likes to prepare. So, you know, just doing some of that stuff now, before I'm doing it the day that I leave, when I'm gonna be really emotional again, and it's gonna, you know, everything else is gonna be very new. I want to practice as much as I can now, some of those things. So, but in doing that, I definitely feel like, wow, like I'm already gonna be living out of my suitcases for the next month. You know, I've left what feels like home. So, which I think is actually a really good thing. You know, I'm starting to think of this month that I'm in Seattle as like the first stop on my trip, versus I haven't left yet, because I think it'll be good for me to, you know, practice living out of my bags, and, you know, really trying to focus on only using the things that I'm going to be bringing, so that, again, I can kind of just get used to that, and then if there's anything I don't like, I can switch it out, return it, whatever, and have time to do that. It's a pretty weird, surreal feeling. And I was talking to Caleb last night, because he's like my best friend and has been through this whole process with me, literally from, like, you know, inception when I applied to the Bonderman till now. And, you know, it's just crazy to think that it's here, because it's been over 2 years now since I applied, and I've just kind of been waiting, and it just kind of felt like it was on the back burner and it wasn't going to happen, and now it's here, and I'm less than a month out, and it just feels very surreal that it's happening. So one thing I'm happy about is that I'm really staying present with everything that's going on for me internally, which is a lot. Like, this is such uncharted waters already, even though I haven't even left. Just this whole experience of, like, packing up my stuff, not really having like a full-on home or space that belongs to me anymore, you know, and needing to kind of bring that feeling with me and internalize it, because I don't have a space in the world. There's just a lot of feelings and a lot of newness that is stuff I haven't experienced before. I'm using it as an opportunity to practice some emotional acuity, to navigate some of that and be really present with how I'm feeling. And yesterday I just let it be okay that I was super sad, you know, knowing that, you know, if I just let that flow through and kind of ride that wave, that it really, as it kind of leaves as quickly as it comes, just like the positive stuff in life. And that, you know, to just be present with it and not be scared to just kind of like let myself feel whatever's going on, just stay really present with it. And I'm proud of myself, because I think that those are just important skills to have, but it also, I know, is going to really enrich my experience, because the more open you are to being present emotionally and being okay with the feelings of discomfort, the experience and ability to really feel those completely, fully, and deeply expands your capacity to experience the really happy, amazing, freeing moments in life as well. You just simply cannot have one without the other. So I'm excited that that was one of my goals really with this whole trip, was to do that and to practice that. So I'm happy that I feel like I'm already doing that. So today I am going to get some trip things done. I've got a couple more things I need to order. I need to order a towel, like a travel towel, and I need to order a combination lock. So I'm gonna get those two things checked off the list, and I need to kind of sit down and do a little bit more trip planning. I've got a good chunk of Patagonia like planned out in theory, but I haven't booked some of the things I need to book. I need to book a couple of flights. and I need to book some accommodations, some hostels to just kind of get those on the board. And then I'm gonna look at if there are any like tours that I want to do. There are some like day trip tours and things in some of the places in Patagonia that I'm going that I think I want to do. Like there's this super cool kayak tour that you can do where you kayak around some of the glaciers that I really want to do. So I'm going to see if I can book that. And I'm going to look and see if there's anything else of that nature that I might want to do. For the most part, I'm going to do everything self-guided because financially that's kind of what I need to be doing, and also what I want to be doing too. Like I kind of just want to explore and pick the things out that I want to do, and as it's safe and realistic for me to do it on my own, I really want to do that. But I just kind of need to take a look and see if there are things that I need to book ahead of time, that I get them booked so I don't miss out. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna pack my stuff up and get ready to go to my mom's tomorrow. She lives in Port Angeles, which is like a 2 or 3 hour drive from Seattle. So once again, I'm gonna practice. I'm just gonna bring my trip bags. I'm gonna bring just the things that I'm going to be bringing on my trip with me for that. We're gonna do some hiking. I'm really excited, and just hang out with my moms for about 5 days. And then shortly after, I'll come back here to Caleb's in Seattle for a night, and then I'm gonna drive down to Oregon, and I'm gonna see 2 of my best friends, which I'm really excited about. For about a week, I'll be down there total. So I'm gonna bring just gonna bring my trip bags with me and use only what I'm planning on bringing for my trip to just kind of get in the groove. That's kind of where I'm at. It has begun, is what it feels like in my soul. Even though I'm still in the States and I'm in places that feel rather homey and with people that are loved ones, it does really feel like I've kind of begun. So all good things overall, all good things. I'm feeling really good. I'm nervous as shit, but taking that into account and knowing that was gonna happen, I'm feeling good, and I'm acting with courage and intent and excitement and trust that this is gonna be amazing. And I have everything I want and everything I need, and I am ready. I'm ready.